Okay, so I'm gonna go brief Nemesis on the rest of the plan.
Okay.
In R2 capabilities.
You will, because you'll have me.
We are moving to the bridge salute.
On my over now.
Aries, Chris 10.
Send 10.
Interrogator, what's the status on enemies in the western half of the AO on our way south?
There might be some forces near Chernigorsk, but other than that, we're not aware of any.
Dog copy, possible enemy forces near Chernigorsk, understood.
Icarus Leroy 1-1 ISR report 90.
Copy, Leroy, send it.
Be advised, primary LZ, as we previously indicated, does not look viable. Break. Secondary LZ looks viable, but suffering for the infantry. Break. There's a BRDM parked inside the main entrance to the castle. Break. There is a decent LZ, however, on the walls, marked DCS 050 tree on the straight western side. Break. That's blocked from line of sight into the main courtyard of the castle by the massive 4-story break sort of castle fortress that's on that western side, with 2 infantry combatants break immediately north and south of that position. Over.
Leroy Icarus, all copy. We'll plan 0503 on the walls. On flight pulling.
Nemesis Leroy 80.
Standing for Nemesis.
Interrogative, did you have, did Pon
1-1
advise you of your adjusted LZ break? Correction, over.
Negative, we're still under the assumption that we are landing on the walls.
A-firm, you will be landing on the walls, however you're going to be landing on the sort of west-southwest section of the walls,
2,
reference
1-1,
DCS
check,
0503, break.
Lima.
If you reference your ISR image of that castle, that's going to be immediately in line with the sort of large 4-tower interior castle, break, which prevents line of sight into the courtyard of the castle, which is very heavily occupied, over.
Sorry, copy, tango back.
Additionally, expect along that LZ, there is infantry contact immediately north and immediately south of that. Leroy will take that as a priority to engage, however, just be cognizant of that fact. Break. Additionally, you will have very large towers and defensive structures that will be able to engage you fairly shortly after you touch down. Break.
70
From your east, that again, large 4 pillar sort of castle. Break.
It's doing a slow cruise at 90 while Leroy finishes up here.
It's my recommendation that you guys move north immediately after touchdown and secure one of the break. Smaller guard towers along the wall. Over.
Copy, recommend moving north to secure one of the guard towers. Additionally, infantry contacts north and south of our LZ along the castle walls.
Affirmative, read back correct. Break. Additionally, inside the main gate of the castle, in case we need to abort there as a secondary, there is a BRDM inside the main gate. Over.
Yeah, Icarus already appraised of the BRDM inside.
Roger. As Leroy, ISR report complete.
Interactive, do you see any AA on the castle walls?
I'm going to delay once around in orbit to the left behind the
This is
mountain here.
Leroy, that's an affirmative. There is static AA guns on a number of the walls that I will be striking on your infill. Over. Upon flight, recommend you hold by the large break, like the bend or the little mountain in front of you.
Affirm, I'm already coming around left, we're going to hold.
Copy. My intention is to go laser hot, drop the AA, drop the immediate infantry contact, then drop down to your level and lead the flight in.
Copy. I'm in a circling hold at 60.
Copy. Leroy 1-1 laser hot.
Copy. Shift your strike package to 80.
Leroy bumping strike package to 80. Break. Leroy, stand by. I'm getting some stand-up so we can drop down to join pond flight slightly better.
Man is circling 60 to 70-ish.
Yep, it's rocket 60.
Leroy 1-1 in position, Leroy rifle. Leroy rifle. Leroy rifle 3.
Pawn 1-2, Pawn 1-1 reports of technicals times 2 low right.
Leroy rifle.
Very technicals.
Confirm, just be advised if we take fire.
This is Leroy splash AA. Leroy rifle BRDM.
No fire over there.
Leroy rifle infantry.
In the trees, pretty much directly under me time now.
Leroy Interactive, do you need more time with the strike package?
Negative. Leroy strike package complete. Leroy dropping altitude. On flight standby to push.
On flight copy, stand by to push. Pawn 1-1. Grant us one more round and we'll join Leroy on the push.
This is Leroy. I'm coming in over Cherno.
Copy, we're turning northwest, we'll join you on the inbound here.
Ryder.
Heard 180.
Leroy 1-1 push.
On flight push. $120.
Leroy slowing to 100.
$110. On flight, 2 clicks, 30 seconds. On flight, 900 meters, push, push. 2 going right, in between the towers.
Copy, I'll hang on the left. Have left. Might see how it got hit, but
On flight's away clean.
Leroy 1-1 breaking off.
On 1-2 is the RTB.
Nemesis Leroy 1-1 requesting set rep when able.
Pond 1-1 standing by to the west, just doing a quick ISR run on Electro, make sure there's nothing behind us.
Something is coming in your rear, something is coming in your rear. I got fired from the town on my way out. I thought those techies rolled in. We're mid-Electro.
Leroy, I got white smoke popped center of Electro. Potentially dismounted technicals, I'm sure. Nemesis Leroy 1-1 requesting set rep.
Sit rep as follows. We've cleared one of the guard towers. We're engaging contacts.
Directly underneath you near the docks. Stand by for.
Copy, stand by. Be advised
Approximate
that
0517.
Leroy and Pond flight in contact in Electro. Copy 0517.
Only my last, it's slightly southwest of that.
Leroy visual.
Dishcom 0517 western mark on the intersection.
Leroy rifle health hard.
Flash.
Alright, was that sole contact?
High firm at this time. I don't see anything else. Might be just infantry at this point, but I don't see any other vehicles.
Leroy cannon. Nemesis Leroy, do we have a bail established over?
All stations in this net bail established. Everything break northeast. You're cleared out.
Everything northeast of friendlies. Leroy copies cleared hot.
Got restrictions inside though, so I don't know that we'll be able to do much, mostly just leap the walls.
Leroy guns.
Leroy Pond, we'll keep scans up in Electro while we're circling if you want to focus interior.
Leroy copies.
Station on this net, be advised we have friendlies outside of bail. Moving counterclockwise around the castle walls.
Leroy copies. Taking fire from something heavy on the way out of the north side here.
Copy, north side. I'll come around and take a look.
Nemesis Leroy, you've got 2 casualties, or 1 casualty and 1 machine gunner separated break. 060022. 060022.
Leroy Pawn, no joy on any contacts north.
I believe you're on the south side right now.
Avram, you said you took fire from the north, you said though?
Yeah, Affirm.
Yeah, Avram, we just did a quick scan of the town to the east and the hillside to the north. We haven't found anything yet.
Copy. It sounded like it was from the interior of the compound. Could have just been small arms, but... Nemesis Leroy, just confirming, break.
Leroy 1-2 Icarus on 90 status.
Just confirming, I am able to engage interior to the compound. I just need to be cautious of break, explosives, and hostages. Correct, over. Nemesis Leroy, I copy my last.
Say again your last, sorry.
Interrogative, just wanting to confirm my ROE break. Confirming I am allowed to engage interior to the compound. I just need to caution on explosives and for hostages. Correct? Over.
Affirm, yes.
Leroy copies. This is Leroy. At this time, the walls seem to be yours.
On Nemesis, standby for R2.
On 1 set, right now. On 1 set.
R286 will be going 100 meters to the east exactly. It's gonna be very tight. It's within a cordon off area down below with a bunch of vehicles. You can't miss it.
On solid copy, R286.
LT marked with green smoke, somewhere down there.
Hover touchdown, hop in. All in. Nemesis spawn, are you able to give me a mark? Mark. I wasn't able to get visual of the smoke from that approach angle.
This is Leroy. It looks like it was just
copy.
forward of
Stand
the
by.
walls where you dropped him off.
LT Mark 0503 is pretty close to it.
The interior by those 3 barracks buildings?
There's also a bunch of vehicles down there, yes.
I think it's the Nemesis Leroy interrogative. Is it the interior walled compound with the main gate, the 3 barracks buildings, and vehicles
Yes.
on the inside
Yes.
of that?
Yes.
That's the one, yeah.
Copy.
Wave off, wave off.
Let's shot with that. That looks sketchy as shit.
Was it was completely vertical. I hate it. Icarus, I am up. I took a little bit of fire, but my co-pilot is stitching me up.
This is Leroy. I copy.
Sorry, above you at 600, just past you.
Yeah, Ephraim, I'm going to need you to watch for collision traffic. I started that time, but I'm just doing strafes back and forth, and I'm struggling with task saturation as it is.
Understood, I'll go high.
Copy.
Leroy, 1-2, Icarus, what's your status?
I'm waiting guys now.
Nemesis, Icarus, be advised, Leroy, 1-2 will be entering the AO shortly.
The HQ is in the radar building, one is still on the walls.
Copy HQ inside the radar building, 1 is still on the walls.
Nemesis Leroy, priority traffic, north side, directly opposite you guys, the break. Looks like large hangar buildings and or command building that's built into the wall of the fort. I have an individual with his hands tied behind his back, visible through a window down there. Over.
Upon R2 on 1, same penalties before.
Solid copy, R2, Hades 1, R2 to the same, drop off.
Nemesis, aforementioned Mark DCS 0530 in grid 05902 tree.
1-1,
Taking heavy
what's
fire.
your MSL?
Shots coming from Electro.
Confirmed.
Two BMPs coming out of Electro. Nemesis Leroy priority traffic, 2 times BMP2s coming out of Electro. Wait 1.
On pushing R2.
Affirm. Do you have a visual on green smoke?
Sketchy as shit.
One mount up.
Leroy 1-1, mayday, mayday, mayday. Ugh. Leroy, I'm alive. Kept up forward airspeed on that.
Copy.
This is Leroy, be advised, break. Wrong net. This is Leroy, be advised, Leroy 1-2, you're going to have to engage that. I dropped out one of the BMPs before I got shut down, break. Reference DCS Mark 05 Tree 2 approximate. Leroy's heading back in, 8-0 on the deck. I'm getting shot down a lot. I think I need to fix some shit with myself because this is not an
R2
acceptable.
is complete.
Bond, if you're able, go pick him up. Be aware of the SPRDNs.
Leroy 1-2, did you copy the BMPs?
Copy, dealing with it now.
And I didn't add a fucking Penthrox inhaler to my kit since last time either. Okay, so what did I screw up there? I went slow. I dropped my main rotor RPM going vertically up towards the hill, so that got all sketchy, and I flew directly at a enemy thing at slow airspeed before engaging. Bon, I will pop white smoke on my approximate LZ. You can land north. You can land northwest of white smoke.
Copy, are we secure?
A4, I'm secure here if you approach from the north.
Are you circling northern approach?
Bond, interactive, what's your status?
This is Leroy. Pawn is on approach to pick me up at this time.
Visual white.
Copy visual white.
West.
Say again. I gotta stop getting shot down. Yeah. target engagement in there sucks as well.
Zero and 2, Icarus. Don't die. I'll be back soon.
I'm
Good
trying
fucking
not to.
order. Yeah, that looks like party impacts or something.
The part where I say most freaking happen.
I hate both of you. Yeah, you might as well fuel up while you're here.
You know we're hoping to find a water tower. Surprisingly, our main rotor screws are not the problem on the walls. The tail rotor is the problem.
That makes sense. Keep the main pad clear here, please. I'm gonna need another 60. Okay, sounds good.
No, just gas.
I'm having difficulties with just viewing card contact.
Give it like 10 seconds. Otherwise it should yell at you. Thanks, full. Disconnect. Oh, you good? Okay, good to go.
On 1-1 full.
Leroy 1-1 sim traffic. Leroy 1-1 back in the air. Leroy 1-2, can you give me a start rep and let me know if you need me somewhere?
One use on zero.
A firm, go for 1-1.
Armor.
Say again, bad copy.
Those armored targets you called out previously are still there out front of the main gate. I'm having a hell of a time to get a hold of them.
I copy. We'll work on that.
One, two, passing your low left.
I see. Right now at 1118 MSO.
Nemesis upon flight back on station.
Copy, do you have any ETA on Leroy?
This is Leroy 1-1, checking back in on station.
Be advised, we've still got the BRDM at the main entrance outside of the compound. It's shooting inside. Need you to take it out.
Leroy, rifle 2 times. This is Leroy, splash 2 times BMPs. Nemesis, Leroy, both BMPs and infantry dismounts outside the castle are neutralized this time.
Copy, Tango Mike.
There's some infantry contact on the southeastern side wall, just kind of like patrolling around.
1-1 copies. This is Leroy 1-1. I've got infantry contact fleeing the BMPs. Can't tell if he still has his gun though. He looks unarmed at this time.
Leroy Pawn, sensor operators reporting he has his gun on his back, but therefore he is still a target.
Leroy copies. Leroy 1-1 copies. Rifle. This is Leroy. I disagree with that. If I'm looking at the same target, we might be looking at somebody different, but this dude does not have a gun. I have
Getting straight AK fire, I think, still out of Lavone. Correction, Electro.
Is your FLIR functional?
Yeah, it's working. I just can't see him. I'm hearing the gunfire ricochet by me, but I just don't see him.
This is Pawn. We'll do a scan. Also, Leroy, Mike Copa confirms on a second look that the guy does in fact not have a weapon.
Affirm. However, there is a squirter that's running out now who still does have a weapon, who I will gladly take.
Alright, I got armored vehicles coming down Main West Road. I'm just trying to break off. I don't know what it is yet.
Wrong net. That was 80. And call signs, please. Is that MSR coming from the west?
Yep.
Visual B, T.
All assets I've marked POWs on C-tab.
This is Leroy 1-1, 2 times BTRs with infantry ingressing from Electro. Last DCS 0540.
Leroy Flight, this is Pawn. Be advised there are 3 times back one's trying to engage me. All grouped up, DCS break 0548.
Leroy 1-1 right there.
All stations on this net mail updates to the compound to the castle. Anything outside of it.
This Leroy splash 2 times.
With gun. What's my last?
Negative 1-1 out south.
1-2 inbound east west gun.
Copy.
And correction.
Copy cannon.
Leroy Flight, Pawn, looks like good effect on target.
1-2, if you can pedestal re-attack that if you feel comfortable with it, you can still hit some people with cannon.
Copy.
This is Leroy Flight engaging scattered survivors 0548 to the west.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Out to the west, down low. MSL 300.
Over the top of you, traffic in sight, no factor, good effect on target. Nemesis 1-3, Leroy Flight, scratch BTR, reinforcements inbound from the west.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Additionally, Leroy 1-1 copies bail everything exterior of the castle. Leroy 1-1 altitude deconfliction at 900 MSL.
1-2 is at 600.
I'm super high, but I'm holding that to the southeast over the hills, south of the river.
Leroy 1-1 eyes on a squirter inside the inside Electro. I got him with that. Nice. Everyone on scratch square.
All stations on this
1-1, I've got
sit
infantry
rep.
contact north
Castle
east tree
Street.
line. I've just engaged them. I don't know how many there are.
Copy northeast tree line.
Brown table, this is
Direction
Hades Axel
mountaintop.
10.
I'm hovering over right now. They're in this valley.
Send it, Hades.
Advise,
0553.
advise, we have 14 living
Visual on the
POWs,
tracers,
1 times
coming out.
KIA, break. What do you want us to do with these guys?
If you can extract them as soon as possible, recommend you do so now.
Stations 90 reports
Oh,
of 14
yeah,
living POWs inside the compound that we're probably going to have to bring home.
Leroy 1-1 rifle hellfire.
Icarus, Nemesis, I'm gonna need extraction.
More contacts up to the southwest at the top of the ridge.
Copy, extract for 14 times POWs. Interrogative, do you prefer super?
I believe so. I affirm there's a big landing pad right outside
Break off and
where the
you'll let me know
POWs
if
are
I'm
held. It's marked with green smoke. It's dissipating now.
Copy, visual the landing pad in the middle of the compound. If you're going to want super, it's going to be a delay to send one with Leroy's off station.
This is Leroy 1-2. Be advised, platoon size infantry contact ingressing from the mountaintop to your north. Recommend you utilize Leroy 1-2. He has established his multi-role. You should be able to manage that between Leroy 1-2 and Pawn. Leroy 1-2 can 1-1 cannon.
1-2, I'll take the first lift.
Copy all the circles here. Now it's just one.
On 1-1, I'm ready to take the first lift of POWs whenever you're ready.
Copy, push.
Push LZ center, come out.
Leroy 1-1 still taking fire from that valley.
Leroy 1-2, pawn, caution, radio tower on the northern approach. Murda, put them in the bird, put them in the bird. Disregard, Murda, get in.
Take clearance where you are now, or the other pad's better?
The other pad's probably better. I'm gonna put super on the other pad that's more open. Pawn lifting.
You are 1-2 from the east.
Going to pawn, caution the radar dish on the east side.
1, believe all infantry contacts are down to your north.
Outbound northwest.
Mrs. Reloading the last person now.
Roundtable, funnel north, inbound to base, 7 times POWs.
Good to lift.
Roundtable, this is Hades Axel 10.
Send it, Hades.
Be advised, all POWs have been evacuated. Hades is currently in control of the castle.
Good copy, Hades. Wait one.
Hades will go.
Hades, what's your ace looking like?
Wait, one.
Nemesis Leroy 1-1, be advised there are some sporadic, or I say consistent, IDF impacts about 2.5-3 kilometers to your north.
On,
I don't
1-1 left.
seem to be closing on your location, just advising you. Okay.
Copy, take away.
Roundtable, Leroy 1-2's inbound with the rest of the POWs shortly.
Copy.
Leroy, pond on 1 southbound, I'll pass to your west near Mogilevka, no factor.
Roundtable, be advised, Hades is...
Leroy,
Yeah,
do you have
all.
any speedballs on board?
Green on,
This is Leroy 1-1,
South,
that's
though.
affirmative. Be advised, the
Pawn
medical
passing
speedball, I
up
believe, is still
Copy,
incomplete.
80s.
However, I do have 2 mag speedballs and frags over.
Copy. Stand by.
Copy. Stand by. Approach LZ suck.
Hey, from Leroy, same LZ as before. Need those speedballs.
This is Leroy 1-1. I was not involved in any previous LZs. Give me a transport pipeline. Over.
One times supply LZ mark, well HQ mark 0548 on CTAB 060024. It's a big landing pad to the northeast of the compound.
Leroy 1-1 copy. 0548 large landing pad northeast of compound. Request recommended ingress, egress, and notable obstructions on approach. Over.
I recommend you ingress from the southeast. Notable obstructions is the big fucking castle and a bunch of light posts.
Also the radar
Leroy
dish.
1-1 copy. Ingress southeast. Castle. Over.
Good read. Go ahead and push.
Leroy 1-1 push.
Pawn on 1 back on station, taking up ISR.
Fast mover.
I've got nothing on RWR.
Miles passing to your left, or correction, to your right.
Leroy 1-1 on final from the southeast. 20 seconds. This is Leroy, shots fired from the south across
Left
the
side.
river. Leroy, stand by, break enough.
Pawn's surgeon left in the trees here.
You're overflying him right now. Looks like fire team size contact. Negative. Platoon size contact in the forest ops inside there. Nemesis Leroy 1-1 be advised, you got platoon sized infantry contact in the forest to the break. Straight south 0605. Leroy 1-1. I'm re-attempting my approach into that LZ.
Copy.
Leroy, you're good. Flying overhead. I'll try and
You're
distract
out.
him.
You know when Leroy went to, we'll be back.
Leroy 1-1 standby rifle.
Case Axel 10.
Send it 80s.
Be advised, it's possible we're taking some sporadic IDF. We're going to try and take some cover here.
Leroy 1-1 on final.
Leroy 1-2, Icarus 90. I'll copy on 90. You want me to tell, are you back inbound?
Nemesis Leroy, speedballs are in the stabilator. Look to the back of the bird. Look towards the tail of the bird.
Leroy 1-2, Icarus 90.
This is Leroy 1-1, IDF inbound into the compound. Nemesis needs you to be out.
River, grid 064018, platoon size infantry, requesting you engage with cannon or rockets.
Leroy 1 copies, platoon size south of the river. Be advised, Castle is taking IDF at this time. Icarus, you copy, Castle under fire, IDF.
Copy, IDF.
Leroy 1 cannon.
Impact area is Leroy 1-2, Icarus 2-on-1.
Say again for 1-2.
I don't believe 1-2 is in visual.
Leroy 1-2, Icarus 0605, infantry in the tree line.
Copy.
Leroy 1 postal re-attack. Taking ground fire. Oh, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. Leroy 1-2 caution. Do not overfly the castle. It's presently under fire from IDF.
Jack after 1-2, 2-on-1.
Leroy 1-2 caution. Do not overfly the castle. It's currently under fire from IDF. Break south.
Breaking south.
Leroy 1-1 in from
Nemesis,
the west.
Icarus, on straight across the river, Leroy 5-1, 2 times squad. Target 1-2, 2-on-1.
Copy, be advised, we're taking a large amount of indirect fire here. If you wanna see if you can spot that and take it out.
Little to negative effect on target. Targets are extremely spread out this time.
Icarus, do you want me or 1-2 breaking off to try and find the IDF?
1-1, go ahead and break out for the IDF. 1-2 continue strikes to the south side over here. Nemesis, Icarus, I'll copy your last. I'm sending Leroy 1-1 to search for IDF. I'm having Leroy 1-2 continue engagements southeast out of the river.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Roundtable, Leroy 1-1 on 1-0 interrogative. Do we have an approximate break front line of friendly and enemy forces at this time? Over.
Copy. All friendly forces are within the castle or right at the entrance to the west.
This is Leroy. I copy. Hades, this is not for you. Roundtable, do we have a front line for the entirety of the Blue 4 versus Op 4? Over.
You guys, front line should be marked on map now.
Leroy 1-1 copies. Tango Mike. Nemesis 1-3, Leroy 1-1 interrogative. Do you have an idea
Leroy
of caliber?
1-2,
whether
Icarus,
that's,
shift
155
north-northwest
for, mortars
towards
over?
the bend in the tree line.
Definitely big caliber, definitely 155.
Leroy copies, Tango Mike.
Leroy 1-2, Icarus, axes are marking center of enemy concentrations. Nemesis Icarus 80, update as follows. GCS 0613, approximately fire team size, now scattered inside the forest.
0613, scattered infantry, copy.
Leroy 1-2 is continuing to work the target and engage.
Roundtable Leroy interrogative break. Are friendly forces currently engaging with IDF at any point along the front line? Over.
Wait one.
Leroy copies. Wait one.
Afer, they have been bombarding near the town of Pusta and Mista.
Leroy copies.
Roundtable, this is Hades Axel 10.
Send it, Hades.
Do we have any additional tasking at this time? Over.
Leroy 1-2 Icarus, be advised, infantry are fleeing north towards the shore at this time. Stand by for updated mark.
Afer and Hades will have additional tasking for you. Legion will be landing shortly and they'll relieve you. Wait one.
Copy.
Leroy flight, Icarus, updated marks, X on the shoreline south side of the river.
Hades, at this time recommend you RTB and rearm, re-equip.
Hades, we'll go.
A tough time with laser. My bird is like, I don't know what's wrong.
Okay.
On your right, 1,
There's
2,
gonna
stand
be,
by for 5 lines.
5 line pickup. On standing by.
I'm picking up 86 and Legion 1, LG Mark 0548, like the previous LG, for RTB.
On copy, picking up Hades 6 and Hades 1, 0548 for RTB. Nemesis, pawn, interrogative, did you want to push now?
Hey, for push now. Thank you.
Copy, pawn 1 is push. Gonna read one at a time. Leroy 1-2, did you copy the LZ after I'm out?
Say numbers again.
Same one, you touched at it before.
Okay.
This is Leroy 1-1 interrogative. Are you guys still taking IDF at the castle?
Negative.
Garden patch.
Pawn on deck.
Sorry for the delay, Prawn.
Lifting. Leroy 1-1, be advised, still some sporadic contacts in the trees on the south side. Doesn't seem to be much of a factor though.
Leroy 1-1 copies.
1-1, pushing out west
All
on
in
DP.
Lifting.
Leroy 1-1 breaking off RTB.
1-1, northbound up the canyon at 105. IDF left side on the hill.
Leroy 1 to continue straight west. Post the town you're overflying is under bombardment from friendly IDF. Continue west for another break. 500 meters, then you can fork north. Leroy 1-1 over the pad, long circling approach around to the north, this time descending and dropping speed.
Pawn 1-1, about 2 clicks north, short final. It'll be direct on the southeast side. Leroy visual, no factor. I'm number 1.
Leroy 1-1 copies. Leroy 1-1 crosswind to base.
I'm touching short by the factory here. It'll be okay.
Leroy 1-2, Leroy 1-1 trapping the site. Leroy 1-1 turning base to final from the south-southwest.
Copy, I'm on file coming in from west, so hold off.
Copy, delay to your right. Leroy 1-1, short final.
On 2, passing over.
1-1.
on the aircraft. McManus, Bird is going to get gas for all of us. I'm going to go with the team and get brief.
I assume you need some rearm.
Okay, I need guidance for a second.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with my 60 platforms, but I don't think my tail is fucked, but I'm always in a perpetual fucking spin.
Okay.
And it's just the 60s.
Weird.
Like, I'm always rotating, like, clockwise.
You're in simple flight model, right?
Yes. I don't know why.
Do you have another,
I believe
like...
my tail's injured.
Maybe. Do you have a repair kit on you? You can double check. There's always one in the back of the bird. I don't keep one in my kit, but you can double check. Yeah. Does that right-hand turn cancel out with forward airspeed?
Yes.
Okay.
Somewhat, yes. But like,
Okay.
when I'm trying to like ISR,
Mhm.
I'm just spinning. When I'm trying to line up shots, I just can't.
That sounds to me like you've got another control input that's causing problems, either like pedals or something else. Do you have any other like peripheral control schemes set up?
That's what I mean. It's just been like a recent thing.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and go to if you go to escape escape controls controller. Configure controls controller at the top.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in customizable controllers?
Nothing.
Hit refresh.
Nothing.
Okay, alright. Then hit OK, go back to your main thing. If you go to helicopter movement, so just configure controls, just the regular one.
Yeah.
Drop down, go to helicopter movement.
Yeah.
Left pedal, right pedal, check those.
Yeah. Just Q and E.
Okay, and then left turn, right turn, is that causing any problems? Say again?
That's unbound.
Okay. So you've got proper cyclic for your controls? Okay.
That's what I mean. It's just been the past like two. And it just I get in the 47, no issues.
Scroll all the way to the bottom of that. There's some manual trim stuff. I don't know that there is a manual trim set for this, but if there is, you can check that.
I mean, yeah, all my manual trims are set for like right control +5. And
Okay. Well, I'd double check your tail rotor. I don't know beyond that.
Yes, all good.
I'm gonna go.
As long as we
rearm.
get all the little birds refilled, because we're going to both need both transports.
Are you bumping Leroy 1-2 over there a little bit?
No, just us.
Hello.
Are these all my pilots? Is
Yes.
Martin over here? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Briefing.
Yep.
Briefing. The Cherno mayor is surrendering the city, and is going to be moving north towards friendly lines.
Okay.
The DPRL is trying to intercept him, so we are inserting Hades to the center of Chernogorsk to escort the mayor north in his convoy.
Copy.
Center of Chernogorsk is 0625 for the LZ. I'm changing to an LZ marker.
Prime table, this is Hades Jack, show 10.
What is 28 now?
80s.
Requesting a route out of Chernogorsk that they plan to use over.
So
Wait,
we're inciting with two little birds, and then
Yeah, Leroy
Or,
on cover. Yeah.
and then you'll provide cover all the way up.
Yep.
All right.
Is Pawn 1-2 going to re-out back to Leroy 1-2 then? Or are you going to leave him as pawn?
I don't know if we're going to have time to do it. He can re-out. I don't know that we're going to have time, but, well, it depends how long they take to get on the fucking road. But
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna need pawn after, right? We just need it for
yeah,
the,
because they're
for the
driving
insets.
out.
Okay,
So.
yeah.
I can just, I might just swap up to an 8.
Yes, that might be faster.
Katie should be marked on map time now.
Yeah.
Katie's got tallies that.
Yeah, he's having some issues with the anti-torque.
Oh, camera? Yeah.
No, the anti-torque
Oh.
for some reason.
Oh. Alright.
Alright.
Alright, we'll plan on that.
Permission to board.
Well, yeah, we're on pawns, so yes. That back one's not full.
Maybe they got back
Oh,
up because
don't
Lombard
worry
and I
about it,
went
because I
through
think it'll
it.
be fine,
So.
because we're just doing
There
it, and
was
we're not, he's not going to
There
stay
was
on
an
station.
uncleared room. Okay, cool.
Ah.
How much gas do you have, McManus?
You'll
Are you
see
at
it in my
60?
footage. I have
Oh, yeah.
That'll be
Hey,
fine,
let's
because they're
take
coming
the-
back, right? So.
Right? Yep, copy.
Okay.
Yep, I got it.
Brewski, you just need basic route recon and overhead security, right?
Just back the truck up.
Brewski, you just need route recon and overhead security, yeah?
Correct.
Okay.
And check the LZ to make sure it's suitable.
Yep. Raj.
Hey, Chris, Nemesis, we're all in.
All Nemesis, all copy, all in. Leroy, 1-2, check call sign for Pawn 1-2, Pawn 1-1, spooling.
Leroy 1-1, same traffic.
Pawn 1-2, you're ready, currently. Leroy, if you'll take us out once you're spooled up, in order to flight Leroy 1-1, Pawn 1-1, Pawn 1-2.
Leroy 1-1 copies. Leroy 1-1 set.
1-2 set.
Leroy 1-1 lifting, right departure, southeast. This is Leroy 1-1, I'm going to pop high. You guys can feel free to maintain altitude.
Two slight left around the castle. Leroy, we're we're gonna come east and hook around east to west.
This is Leroy, copy. Caution. Yeah, never mind. You're good on that blue approach path.
I'm taking the saddle here and I'll be settling in.
Your approach down into the valley looks
30
clear.
seconds.
Copy.
I've got infantry in the tree line to the north of the LZ. Unsure if it's enemy or friendly. Marked DCS 063 tree.
Copy 100 coming right.
Caution, light poles on the LZ along the main road. Recommend you go long to the southwest, far side of the square. This is Leroy. I recommend you stay right of the convoy by the buildings and circle around the trees on the backside over there. Backside of the square, northwest side looks clear.
On deck. On lifting front. On one circling left.
2 outbound southwest, moving out northwest.
1-2, recommend you push south.
Pushing south.
Nemesis 1-3, Leroy 1-1, radio check 8-0. Nemesis 1-3, Leroy 1-1, radio check 8-0.
Lima Charlie 0.
Copy. Be advised to your direct
RTV
north,
for
approximately 300 meters. Reference DCS 06 retreat grid 012019er. Squad-sized thermal infantry break. I am not comfortable enough with the break patterns of the uniform to positively identify which faction they belong to. Over.
Sorry, copy. Are you able to do Wild Weasel, see if they react to that?
This is Leroy Affirm. Pawn 1-1, would you feel okay maybe attempting that? So I can watch better?
Affirm, I can wild weasel in a second. Co-pilot's saying it doesn't appear friendly. I'm gonna pop over at time now.
Copy.
Nemesis, Pawn
circling
1-1,
back into-
conducting a wild weasel for Leroy.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Aries, this is Hades Actual on 1-0.
Send it, Hades.
Be advised, we need the yellow and white flags taken off of all the combat vehicles. Break. Could you ask the local contractors here to go and do that?
Leroy,
Copy,
on,
however,
no
that
fire
will
received.
not mark you as surrendering units.
This is Leroy. They don't seem to have gone. Weapons up.
Contact, this is Hades Actual on 1-0.
Send it.
Nemesis,
Interrogative, is everything
on
inside the
negative
town of
on
Chernigorsk
any
surrendering?
contact.
Over.
They did not shoot at us, over.
Affirm.
Copy, Tango Mike. Clear out with round table at this time if anything inside the town is surrendering.
Yeah, understood. We're tracking cops. Pawn coming right, returning to
Aries,
the overhead.
stay on those local contractors.
Nemesis Leroy, I am still not confident that that means they're not hostile. It just means that they're holding fire. They are well positioned to engage along the MSR coming out to the east. Over. Nemesis Leroy, request you let me know when they're mounting up and getting ready to go. I'm going to punch out to the north and get some route recon going. Break. I would like to be in position to be able to preemptively engage those forces if you guys do take fire. Leroy, pushing route recon.
Copy. Looks like we're not gonna be clearing those guys. We'll be driving right past them, so we'll see if they engage. Convoy moving now.
H.
Break, 2 times off-roads, 2 times UAZs. Marked with white flags.
Leroy copies, convoy moving, Leroy returning to position to be able to engage that enemy force.
Leroy Pawn, we'll keep eyes on the rear of the convoy if you want to keep eyes on the front.
Leroy copies.
Nemesis, be advised, infantry contacts have fallen back southwest away from that tree line. Break, I'm going to have Leroy watch your front. Pawn's got ISO right near 6.
Copy, Tango Mike.
Nemesis Leroy, I assume I've got rolling engage authority, everything outside of the convoys in immediate vicinity, over.
Dead safe, I'm on rolling bail.
Leroy copies, be advised, town to your front, clear on thermals at this time, forest additionally clear as well. Oh, bastards. They... Bro, did I just misread that? I probably misread that. This is Leroy, I got movement in the forest to your front, approximately break. Couple 100 meters. This is Leroy, be advised, squad plus enemy special forces, break. 0641.
We're rolling up. Disregard. Your Nemesis convoy made it past that ambush spot if you want to light it up.
For your check 9-0.
Pawn, request you push to point security. Let me know if I'm needed at the front. I'm returning to engage contacts. Leave it Charlie 9-0.
Say again and just cut out.
It is once you make contact with friendly forces, you're
Nemesis,
going to drop off
approximately
from there.
fire team to squad size contact northeast on the side of the hill over here. Directly off of you to your right.
I'm pushing to you.
Copy, Tango Mike.
With stragglers.
Convoy's pushing through.
Which side of them was it on?
Right side, approximate 0642.
Is that friendly or enemy?
I don't know, it was just infantry, I didn't see if they were engaging.
They don't appear to be engaging. Could have been bad, they nearly got a hellfire in the face.
I do believe we're behind friendly lines now.
Yeah, affirm.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight.
Roy hold.
Went around, they hold them.
This is Leroy. I'm pushing back to engage enemy forces at the ambush point.
Hades, once you drop the mayor off, you're cleared RTB.
Affirm.
Chris, stand by for 5 line. Gonna need a Hades 1 and 6.
Nemesis, be advised, we sent the pawn off to James. He's already back as knight. Get I can have Leroy do it. Are you comfortable picking him apart?
Comfortable with that.
Yeah, I affirm. If it's not like a confined space or a straight vertical LZ, I should be fine.
You've got the whole tree line in front of them or behind them.
Copy.
Yeah, Leroy, I converted him on 90. We're good to go on that if you want to push the 5 line.
Copy. Pick up LZ 0644. Grid 022049 RTB.
Leroy copy 0644, grid 02204909.
On flight and Leroy copy 0644 022049er.
Good respect. Go ahead and push.
Copy, push.
Upon you take point, I'll cut it behind you. I'm coming from opposite.
Copy. Pawn and Leroy short final. Landing log near the front pick. Caution, power lines either side of the road. Tucking right behind me, it shouldn't be a problem though.
You're right.
Oh, and good to lift.
Leroy lifting.
I'm off him, go.
One, sharp final from the southeast, number 1 for the far side of the path.
Leroy 11, same traffic, number 2.
Icarus signing off 9-0, shutting down. Good work, gentlemen.
On the deck.
rally in front of the top for debrief.
No idea what was that all about.
What was all about?
Well, we're literally 2 clicks out. We could have driven, you know.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Waiting for the stragglers.
Yep.
Bonjour Aviation over here.
Alrighty.
Somebody turn off the engine of that Vic.
There's an engine that's on?
I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
I'll run it.
No, it's fine.